What up, guys? If you click this video, then there's a good chance that you're thinking about becoming a 420 YouTuber. As somebody who's been a 420 YouTuber for 6 years and has over 7 million views online, I believe I have enough experience to let you know exactly what you can look forward to if you decide to go down this path. So in today's video, we're gonna go over the top 3 things I think you should know before you become a 420 YouTuber, and make sure that you stay till the end of the video, because if you do, I'm gonna give you a bonus one. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. Before I get started, if you're in the market for a magical butter machine, on-rock, or electric infuser, come over to the site shop.goodeats420.com. That is my website where you're going to get the best price on any infusion machine that you may need. I've even added a new feature to the website called Make an Offer, where you can actually make an offer to me for any item or product that you may need. If your offer is reasonable, I will accept it, or I'll make you a counter offer. So come over to the website shop.goodeats420.com. The first thing you should know if you're thinking about becoming a 420 YouTuber is, do not think that you're going to be able to live off the money that you make from Google AdSense or YouTube, if you make any money at all. The way that they treat us here on YouTube as 420 creators is kind of crazy. If somebody makes all alcohol content and getting drunk on their videos or something like that, they're monetized. People doing all these crazy pranks and stuff that could hurt themselves or kill themselves, they're monetized. But if you're doing 420 content, your content is not monetizable. That's the reason why on my videos, if you look at my videos here on the channel and it's something food related, usually instead of putting can of nerd ropes, right? If I put can of nerd ropes or cannabis infused nerd ropes, my video will not be able to be monetized. But if I put the easiest way to make nerd ropes, my video can be monetized. Even though everybody knows that everything on the channel is infused here on the channel, the way that we have to title everything that we do and the way that we do our thumbnails makes a big difference, makes all the difference in the world, whether or not your video will be monetized or not monetized. When you're a 420 creator, that means that most of the content that you're going to be doing is going to be based around 420. The bad thing about that is if you show 420 in the video, or if you put something 420 related, cannabis related in the title of your video, that video will not be monetized. Before I even started doing YouTube, my goal was to be able to take care of myself, take care of my bills, just like all the other big YouTubers. I wanted to be a YouTuber that was able to make a living from just YouTube alone. Unfortunately, you won't be able to do that, because you got to think about it. A plumbing channel, a childcare channel, a barber channel, a alcohol channel, prank channel, all these different types of niches that you could be in, every video that they put out is a monetized video, right? Every video that they put out, they're able to monetize that video unless they're doing something crazy on it. But if your channel is about beauty, every video that you put out doing makeup or what have you, every video that you put out, you'll be able to monetize that video if your channel is monetized. That's not how it is as a 420 creator. If you're going to be a 420 creator, most of your content is going to be around 420, and that content is not monetizable here on YouTube. So the first thing I think you should know that I wish I knew, I didn't have a clue. I thought whenever I was watching all these 420 creators and I'm watching their videos and I see their views, I'm thinking they're getting paid for every view. That's not the case. Whenever you see somebody smoking or dabbing or cooking with cannabis or whatever the case is, anything that has 420 in it or 420 in the title, that video is not monetized. So you need to be aware before you even start thinking about becoming a 420 YouTuber. You might want to think, do I have any other skills where I can actually monetize every video that I put out? Because once your channel has 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a 12-month period, you're able to apply to be in a YouTube partner program. Once you do that and you get accepted, you still have to make monetizable content. So if you're wondering why I don't just put, 420 infused, whatever we're making, The reason is I'm trying to monetize my content as well as give you guys great information. I also want to get paid for my content, just like anybody else would want to. I want to get paid for my content, and the only way that I can do that is by labeling the videos a certain way, making the titles a certain way, and making sure that whenever we're doing the content inside the video that we're not showing any herbs on camera. Otherwise, we can't monetize the video. So if you're thinking about being a 420 creator, it's very important that you have the other ways that we make income as 420 creators. It's very important that you have those things set up. Things like affiliate marketing, brand deals, having your own product or services that you can sell, and sponsorships. These are the other ways that you're able to make money as a 420 creator, because the majority of your money will not be coming from Google AdSense. So if you're thinking about becoming a 420 YouTuber, just be aware, you will not be able to make a living from the money that you get from Google AdSense / YouTube. Same thing. The second thing I think you need to know if you're thinking about becoming a 420 YouTuber kind of goes with the first one, and that is deciding from the get-go how exactly you're going to be posting your content. What does that mean? That means that whenever you do get monetized here on YouTube, you can actually go back to all the videos that you made beforehand, and if they fit the monetization rules, you can actually click them on so that you can start getting paid for your work. But if you put herbs in every thumbnail and you have something cannabis related in every title, you will not be able to monetize those videos. So before you even start posting videos, or before you even make one video, think about, how am I going to post this? What is the title going to be of this video? What is the thumbnail going to be on this video? Because if you're looking to be monetized, once you're monetized, you want to be able to switch on all those videos that you're able to. So think about, before you even start doing it, is this video going to be monetized? Is this video not going to be monetized? If it's not going to be monetized, say you're doing a grow video and you know you're going to be showing all your plants and everything, then you don't have to worry about it. You can use things in the video that you normally wouldn't use because it's not going to be monetized anyway. When the video is not monetized anyway, that gives you a certain freedom because you don't have to worry about it. You can smoke and dab and cuss and do whatever you want to do in the video because it's not going to be monetized anyway. But if you know that if your channel's not monetized right now, but you know you're going to be thinking about that in the future, you're thinking, yo, when my channel is monetized, I would like to be able to monetize this video, then you need to make sure that you post the title without any herbs or anything like that in it, and make sure you don't reference anything cannabis related inside your title. So that way you'll be able to monetize it once you do get accepted to the YouTube Partner Program. The third thing that I think you need to know about before you become a 420 YouTuber is make sure that you have additional platforms to post your content. Because of the way they do the monetization here on YouTube that we talked about previously already, it's very important that you have other platforms that you're known on, because you need to be able to have a lot of stream of income coming in. Now, some of you guys are probably like, yo, Keys, this video is really financial based. Yeah, I don't believe in being a starving artist. I believe, like everybody else, they go to work, they get paid. If this is your job, you want to do the work, make your content, and you want to get paid for it. Well, at least I do. So people, if you have a problem with somebody who is working and want to get paid for it, I don't know what to tell you, but around here, I'm not with that starving artist stuff. If I do something, I do work, I want to get paid for it. So sorry, I'm not sorry. This is what I'm talking about, because I'm about that paper. Look behind me. I'm about that paper. So before you even become a 420 YouTuber, if you're thinking about becoming a 420 YouTuber, I would advise you to start a Facebook page, start a Facebook group. They're not 420 friendly on TikTok, I can tell you that. But if you're going to be having content, just like I was saying before, that you can post without showing any herbs, without labeling it, 420 related, then you can definitely, post on TikTok, post on Snapchat, all of that. Twitter, you want to have different platforms that you can post on, because as you're trying to build yourself up on YouTube, you also want to be building yourself up on other platforms. And also, if you have a following on any other platform, you can always direct that following. Yo guys, I started a YouTube channel. And that way you already have an audience going in. Most people, they start on YouTube by starting a YouTube channel, making content, then trying to get people to watch the content. What I did was I actually started a group and started a Facebook page and all of that called Do You Dab. If you knew me before Good Eats 420, then you knew me as the Do You Dab guy. Now I'm the Good Eats 420 guy. But before that, I still have my Facebook group on Facebook with 50,000 people in it. So that way, whenever I made my content, I had somewhere where I could share my videos and the people inside the group would watch my videos to start me out. It's a lot easier if you have any kind of audience on another platform to get them to come over to YouTube. That's not hard at all. But what is hard is starting at zero, making content, spending a lot of time, energy, money, everything, making content, put it out and it gets 2 views, 0 views, 3 views. I've been there. So if you want to worry about your monetization, getting monetized faster, because if you have people on different platforms, you're going to be able to get your 1,000 subscribers a lot faster. And if you have somewhere else you can share your videos where they will watch them, that's going to help you get your 4,000 hours of watch time a lot faster, which is going to get you monetized. So the third thing that I think you should know before you become a 420 YouTuber is make sure that you have different platforms that you can post on, because you're definitely going to need it trying to get monetized, trying to get the views, and building your brand in general. All right, guys, so far we've covered 3 things that I think you should know before you become a 420 YouTuber. I promised you that if you made it this far in the video, that I would give you a bonus one. Now, before we get to the bonus, if you found value in the video so far, give me the thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get every notification whenever I post a new video, and definitely subscribe if you like more information just like this, because we have a lot of great content coming up shortly. Okay, so the fourth and final thing that we're going to cover in this video, as far as the things you should know about before becoming a 420 YouTuber, is make sure that you really love 420 if you're thinking about being in this niche. Because of the way everything is set up, you really gotta love it if you want to be a 420 YouTuber. You have to realize that you have to put in a lot of work just to start trying to get paid and make a living out of this. I've been a 420 YouTuber ever since 420 2016, and just in the last year and a half, 2 years, have I been able to take care of myself with just making content. So you have to put in years of hard work, dedication, and focus just to get to the stage where you can even start to try to make some money in the 420 niche. Because like I said, even if you get monetized, your content won't be monetizable. And then when it is monetizable, you're not going to start off just making a whole bunch of money. I get 300 to 400,000 views now per month, and I only make $1,000 to $1,500 a month from Google AdSense. That's it. You cannot live on $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Well, at least I can. I don't know how you're living, but I'm not able to live on $1,500 a month. Even though I'm getting 300 to 400,000 views every month, most of those views are not monetizable because of everything that we talked about previously in the video. So you got to really love this if this is what you want to do. You can't be looking at something where you're trying to get rich quick, or you're trying to, have a bunch of success fast. Well, maybe you can, you know what I mean? I don't want to project the things that I couldn't do onto you, but for most people, you have to put in years of work to be able to make a living in this niche. So if you don't really love this, this is not the right niche for you. You got to live it. See, the thing about me, whether or not I was getting paid or not getting paid, I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm still smoking. I'm still dabbing edibles. This is my life. Just like my t-shirt on my website says, my life is cannabis infused. That's a fact, Jack. I love this. The growing, the pressing, the edibles, the everything. The breaking it up with your fingers. Everything that goes into our culture as people who love 420, I love it. So if you're somebody who loves it just as much as me, Only you know what's in your heart. Nobody else knows what's in your heart. But if you're somebody who really love this, then I think, being in the 420 niche is something that you definitely can do. Just be aware that it's not a get rich quick scheme or something like that. You have to put in real work. This whole YouTuber thing is not easy. I remember thinking before I started doing YouTube, I used to watch, what's his name? Custom Grow 420, maybe 2015 or something like that. I remember watching his videos and thinking, man, he's getting paid for this. It's super easy. Just record yourself, smoking something, whatever, upload it, bam, we getting money. But that's not the way it is, guys. You really got to have a dedication to this, focus, consistency, great information, try to be somewhat entertaining if possible, something. But if you love it, welcome to the community. We would definitely be glad to have you. All right, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you come follow me on Instagram. I am Bassdropkeys. Make sure you visit my online smoke shop, goodeats420store.com. If you need anything smoke shop related, rig, recycler, vaporizer, anything like that, come over to the online smoke shop, goodeats420store.com. I really appreciate all of you. And until I see you guys the next time, peace and good eats. I'm out, guys. Much love.